The whole new stage of your life, it's about to begin, my gorgeous Scorpioni. This is what you need to understand. Before this month of December comes to an end, you are going to make this major decision, and this decision is going to change your life forever. But you really need to see what is going to happen, throughout these crazy months of December, in order to understand what this is actually going to be. When it comes to numerology, your number is 2773. This is a very powerful combination of numbers, and it means that, you are probably going to have the biggest transition of your entire life when it comes to the months of December. And it's all the biggest change. And you will know what's imminent for you to do, which path to follow. But you will also know which path has most certainly come to an end. When it comes to the very first week of December, oh my God, listen, there is going to be such an important message you are going to have. There is going to be such an important news you are going to have. And this news or message that you are going to have, it's going to make you aware of this massive opportunity. This opportunity is something you have been waiting for, my gorgeous Scorpioni, for a very, very long time. And I mean it. I mean this, okay? And you will see purely the way you are going to feel when you become aware of this message, when you become aware of this opportunity. The whole energy within you, it's going to change. You will be able to feel this in your mind, in your body, and in your spirit, because at that moment in time you're gonna feel so rejuvenated, but then at the same time you're gonna feel so much energy, and you're gonna have all sorts of ideas of what do you want to do, what do you want to try, which direction do you want to take. You're really gonna perk up, and this is gonna be highly surprising for you, to be quite honest, because it's not that you did not expect this particular opportunity at all, but it's just that you did not expect this to happen right now. So this does bring this great deal of a surprise into your life, which is going to make all this so much better anyway. So when it comes to this opportunity, it's not only going to make you feel so excited, but you're also going to feel so happy, because this opportunity is instantly going to give you confidence to walk away from what do you need to walk away from, to move on from what you needed to move on from, something that you have found so hard to move on from or to walk away from. So there is so much more to this opportunity. This opportunity is bringing you the whole new sense of security into your life as well. And this is why this is going to be so important. Whatever you will decide to walk away from, to move away from, is just imminent for you to do. And it has been imminent for you to do for a while, but just it was a hard work for you to do so far, because you did not have such a big opportunity like you're going to have now. Trust me. When it comes to, for example, April 2025, I know, I jumped to April 2025, you're listening to me, because of this opportunity. Something major is going to happen in April 2025. Only then you are going to realize how much, your life, it's really gonna, oh my God, change. You are gonna realize that There is a whole new world ahead of you. This is how big this is going to be, but also something major is going to happen in April, for example, because in terms of achievement, something major is going to happen when it comes to this opportunity in terms of an achievement, because you are going to have a reason to party. You are going to have a reason to celebrate, and you are going to do just that. And also, when it comes to the first week of December, you know that there is this particular person, there is one person who is going to really inspire you. This person who is really going to inspire you, to be quite honest with you, there is this person who normally inspires you, there is this person who normally inspires you, and that particular person is somebody who you kind of look up to, and that person is going to kind of tell you to pay attention to somebody in your life. Or you're going to realize through that person that somebody in your life is not who they are claiming to be. That person is not who they are claiming that they are. And this is going to happen right on time, because you were about to say something major to that person. You were about to say some kind of a secret to that person. You are about to say something that means to you so much that you're gonna do, but this particular person I do not like whatsoever. I'm sorry. The mask is most certainly going to fall, because down on the line, before the end of this month, you're going to find out a little bit more about this person, and you will know exactly that you cannot trust this person whatsoever, but you're going to be grateful for having that other person in your life who inspired you, who normally inspires you, because through that person, you're going to realize whether that person is going to tell you this, or somehow something is going to click within, and you're going to realize through this person that you shouldn't trust to this particular person in your life, but you were to this other person in your life, but you were just about to say something major, something that you were planning to do, but that person would take that somewhere else, or that person would try to manipulate you not to do that, and you should do it, for example, or that person is going to try to kind of steal or nick some kind of an idea from you or something like that. You really need to be careful about this person. Okay, so this is something you really need to pay attention to, and most certainly you need to follow your intuition when it comes to that person as well, because I think that this type of person that I'm talking about, it's like somebody who is like this naughty one. It's somebody who is like kind of okay looking, probably good looking, somebody who is okay normally, but there is just something missing. Something is missing when it comes to this type of people, you know? So that's how I can describe this type of person. It's okay, not necessarily, oh, something is wrong with that person, but you would just describe this person as someone, like someone who, and that particular person, there is something missing when it comes to that person, like something is not right, you know, or I don't know, something is missing, something is not like, so it normally happens when person is constantly acting, or person is just believing that they are something that they are not, and it's coming out like that. It's not kind of coming out to the level they would want to come out to, so you always think something is not right, something is missing. So this is how I can describe this particular person here indeed. But also on another hand, within the first week of December, if somebody is very pushy about something and somebody wants you to do something so badly, like to do something, to start something, some kind of a contract or something like that, that I would really avoid, especially if these people or if this person is really pushy within the first week of December. And that's the best way to avoid, you know, like something that you could start and then it would be, oh my God, ever so difficult to come out of it later on. So this is how you can use this situation in your favor. For example, now when I told you this information, and hopefully you're gonna, you know, have your eyes open and protect yourself and protect your energy and protect your life in this particular way. And also, my gorgeous Scorpioni, when it comes to the first week of December and the second week of December, for example, I know I mentioned this before, but it's just so important. I need to tell you this. Within the something fell on the floor, within the first week of my cards. How did it end up to be over there? I have no idea. Yeah, within the first week of December and within the second week of December, my gorgeous Scorpioni, your body is desperately going to try to let you know what your body is missing out on. Okay, and do not ignore this, because it's going to be more important than you can possibly imagine. Within the first and the second week of December, your body is desperately going to try to let you know what your body is needing, what your body is maybe missing out on. This could be certain food that is really good for you that you're going to be reminded of. This could be a certain vitamin. This could be a certain mineral, my gorgeous Scorpioni. Or this could be simply like you may be doing or starting to do maybe certain exercises if you possibly can. In one way or another, you will be reminded of this. And I really need you to understand that this is the last month this year. So a lot has been building up to this point, to this moment in time. So, you know, in terms of the actual energy, it's something very powerful will be going on around, which really helps, you know, to speed up the process of healing as well. As long as you are paying attention to your own spirit, and this is the big reward you are indeed going to end up, you know, with. So this is like, for example, sometimes people just have this need to like kind of maybe eat strawberries. You know, I mentioned this before, I know. And like, for example, sometimes people have this need, oh, I fancy strawberries, you know, oh, like, oh God, I really have these cravings. And lots of people just see these just as cravings, but there is just so much more to it. For example, if you're craving strawberries, really, it's not so much about that particular taste, but it's about something the strawberries are going to provide you with, like a vitamin C, for example. So this is why I need you to open your mind and absorb this as much as you can, because it's going to be important when it comes to your physical and emotional well-being as well. And on top of that, you will be able to start some kind of a process of healing that it's only going to be kind of obvious to you in like about 2 or 3 months time. And I know it sounds crazy, but this is exactly what you need to do. So if your body is trying to let you know that your body needs something, do not ignore it, especially when it comes to the months of December. So the second week of December, my gorgeous Scorpioni, okay? The second week of December, it's actually about divine timing in your life. And it's not going to feel like it, but it's the beginning of divine timing in your life. Something unexpected is going to happen. Here we go. Something unexpected is going to happen. Something unpredictable is going to happen. And you are really kind of going to realize, my gorgeous Scorpioni, that something unpredictable is going to happen, and you are going to be reminded of this like horrible restriction, something that it's not, well, something that's restricting you, but you will be but it's more about you being reminded of these problems, of this problem that was making you feel so negative for so long, you know. So this unpredictable thing which is going to happen, it's what is really going to happen is that you will really want to do something major. You will want to make a certain move, a certain step, And then you're going to feel a little bit frustrated because something unpredictable is going to happen, and you're not going to be able to do what you want to do so passionately, something that you're so passionate about, bless your heart. And you're not going to be able to do this because this unpredictable thing is going to happen, and you're going to realize, you're going to be reminded of this problem, something that has been making you feel so negative for a while, something that really has made you feel like, oh my God, like it became like a quite a heavy burden, really. But at the same time, it's like kind of making you feel like your hands are tied behind your back and you can't do what you want to do, and now you're just having enough of these things, and this is how you're gonna feel. And you know what? Boom, boom, boom. Remember what I said, baby. This is actually divine timing of your life. Why? Because now you will have absolutely enough of this problem. And you know, when it comes to this problem that has been affecting you for so long, this is the first time that you are going to decide that you will ignore that problem and you will do what do you want to do. You are indeed going to take this leap of faith, my gorgeous Scorpioni. You're indeed going to take a major, and I mean major risk, seriously. But the reason why you're going to take this major risk, it's only because you're going to have enough of this problem, and there is an idea that you're going to have for the first time ever. And this idea, it's only going to come to you, for example, like, you know, in the meantime, there is going to be some kind of a group meeting you're going to have. In the meantime, there is going to be some kind of socializing that is going to be going on. You're going to be enjoying yourself. There are certain things that are going to come out in conversation, and somehow you're going to hear something, you're going to realize something, you're going to kind of realize this information, and oh my God, you're going to be like that, bingo, 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 baby. And this is going to give you an idea. This is going to give you an idea. This experience you are going to have in the meantime, my gorgeous Scorpion, it's going to open your eyes. It's going to give you an idea. This experience you are going to have in the meantime, where you are going to be surrounded by a certain group of people, and there's going to be certain conversations that are going to be flowing, and somehow, oh my God, blessing in disguise. There is a certain subject gonna come up, and it's either gonna be exactly the same what you were going through, or it's gonna remind you of what you were going through, and it's gonna give you an idea how you're gonna do what you wanted to do in the first place, and to avoid this bloody problem here that has been preventing you to do things for so long, and it almost started to change you. And lately, within the last few of months, it has been quite, oh my God, like evident, you know, even to you and to everybody in your life, that something is affecting you to the point where your energy levels have been affected, and you were projecting like a different energy. Thank God you're coming out of it, my gorgeous Scorpione. So this is all gonna lead towards you, like really opening your mind, baby, and coming out of your comfort zone. And you will know that there is a major risk. You're gonna have this idea, you're gonna realize what you're gonna do, and you're gonna take a major risk. But my God, how successful this is gonna be for you. This is going to be brilliant. Whatever you wanted to do here, listen to me very carefully. This is going to be more important than you can possibly imagine, okay? Because at this moment in time, oh my God, the whole new door, it's about to open. So you will be able to do what you wanted to do. And also at the same time, when it comes to that problem that has been affecting you, now you're going to realize that that problem hasn't got any power over you anymore. Welcome back, my gorgeous Scorpione. If this is not one of the biggest turning point and one of the biggest comebacks of your life, I don't know what it is, honestly. So you're gonna realize that this problem hasn't got a power over you anymore, which means that you are healing and you are ascending onto the next level of your journey. You will realize clearly that the one phase of your life has come to an end, and another phase of your life, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's about to begin. Absolutely brilliant indeed. Okay, So whatever you wanted to do here and whatever you couldn't do to start with because you were reminded of this problem, this is going to be so big. You know, this is going to be so important for you. Seriously. So by the time you get to the third week by the time you get to the third week of December, my gorgeous Scorpioni, listen, by the time you get to the third week of December, this is absolutely brilliant. Oh, here we are. Okay, I get it. But my cards just got mixed up a little bit because my elbows are here, and as if when I'm talking, my cards are like going all around the place, so I quickly have to put them together and remember how the reading was, you know. So the third week of December, my gorgeous Scorpioni, listen, this is amazing. The third week of December, the whole new venture is about to begin. In the third week of December, the whole new adventure, it's about to begin. Okay, it is all about you realizing this absolutely major possibility. You are going to have a major possibility to start some kind of a venture, new venture, and you're most certainly going to do this. This new venture is going to change your life. This new venture is going to change your life, start changing your life immediately. Do you know why? Because your whole structure is going to change. The moment in time you become aware of this possibility, this is going to be the third week of December. This possibility to start some kind of a new venture is something I would strongly suggest you to take on immediately. The sooner you take this on, the more successful you are going to be, the happier you are going to be. There are all sorts of paths that are actually going to open. This in itself, it's about you becoming aware of this possibility to start this venture, one possibility, but this is going to lead towards so much more. You have no idea. And this is why, for now, your whole structure is immediately going to change. Okay? And because the whole balance in your life, it's about to be restored, my gorgeous Scorpioni. And also, when it comes to the third week of December, I really need you to, like, kind of, you know, pay attention to, there is one particular person here who is going to need your help. Within the third week of December, there is somebody who is going to need your help. You will realize that there is a certain person who is not being themselves, who is acting in a very strange way, my gorgeous Scorpioni. And I need you to be as open-minded as you possibly can, because this particular person is going to be like a little bit rude to you. It's going to be a little bit negative to you. But I don't think you should take this personal, my gorgeous Scorpioni, whatsoever. You will realize that this person is dealing with somebody in your life, you know, like through this situation, you're going to realize that this person is dealing with something very difficult, and this in itself is going to blow you away. It's going to surprise you what this person is actually dealing with, and how someone can deal with something like this and they don't say to other people. Like, for example, every single one of us is different. When certain people have problems, they just say it to everybody, you know, or to the best people in their lives, to the best friends, you know. Sometimes some people are like that. But for example, some people like to keep like problems to themselves, which is not good whatsoever. Certain people just close themselves in. So the more problems certain people have, sadly, the more they close themselves in. And they don't even say to their best friend, they don't even say to their family member. This is the way certain people are. And I think that this person is one of them. So when this person is like a little bit rude to you, please don't be rude back. my gorgeous Scorpione, because you're going to find out something major this person is dealing with. It's really going to blow you away that that person didn't tell you this. But again, you shouldn't take this personal. You just need to understand there's nothing to do with you, nothing to do with that person, nothing to do with your relationship. It's just the way this person is and the way this person is dealing with things, you know. Certain people need just a little bit of help when it comes to other people, like nagging them a little bit. What's going on? What's the problem? Until they open themselves up. Even when they even when these people open themselves up, they feel like, oh no, why did I do this? It takes time for these people to process certain things through in order to see how they feel at the end of all this. And it takes time, but they see that this was beneficial for them. But they're not even able to say this or to respond in the first place straight away. Do you know what I mean? So please, when that person, this is somebody in your life, somebody who means to you so much, you know, one of the major people in your life. Otherwise, I wouldn't see this person. But also, the moment in time you speak to this person, my gorgeous Scorpione, you're going to be somehow reminded of something major you forgot about. Something major and something really significant you forgot about. You're going to instantly be reminded of this, my gorgeous Scorpione, okay? So you're going to instantly be reminded of something you forgot about, something really important. Really, really, oh, that's what I fell down, I remembered now. You're going to be reminded, of something really important. My little Justice was meant to be here. Yeah, you're going to be reminded of something really important, my gorgeous Scorpione. Something that you forgot about. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't. So when you start speaking to this person, like you will see what's going on, what's wrong with that person. But then you're going to be reminded, oh my God, I forgot about this. Oh my God, I forgot about blah, blah, blah. And it's something like super important, something like really, really important. Another blessing in disguise here, to be quite honest with you. Such a beautiful and rather unexpected karmic reward you're going to have just because you decided to talk to this person and see what's wrong with this person. This is going to be like an instant karmic reward for you because you will be reminded like so instantly what needs and attention and care instantly. And the only reason why you forgot about it is because it's to do with something that you do not even like to think about. Something that you didn't like to think about, something that you didn't like deal with because the way it made you feel, and you will keep on leaving it aside, you will keep on leaving it aside until you kind of forgot about it. But it's important because your time is running out when it comes to you dealing with this. Your time is running out. There is so much more to this, like, oh my goodness, like absolutely brilliant, you know? And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, when it comes to, like, for example, when it comes to the third week, in between the third week of December and the fourth week of December, when it comes to the third week of December and the fourth week of December, you are going to have a really pleasant surprise. You are going to have a really pleasant surprise, and this pleasant surprise you're going to have is like really this person in your life, another person in your life here, some kind of blast from the past, it's going to make themselves known. And I'm not talking about an ex-husband, I'm not talking about an ex-wife, I'm not talking about an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, no baby, no, nothing like that. It's just somebody who hasn't been in touch with you in absolute ages, like an old friend or maybe like a family member who you haven't seen in absolute ages. To me, this seemed to be like an old friend, some kind of blast from the past. It's about to make a return into your life. And this person is really going to surprise you. Maybe it's going to be a message, maybe it's going to be knock on the door, maybe it's going to be like a phone call, you know, but somehow this particular person, it's going to surprise you. This is going to be a happy surprise. This is going to be a happy surprise. You're going to feel really good. And this is somebody who you maybe, somebody who was like a major part of your life like a very long time ago, but you're never going to forget this person whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? So this person is playing a really interesting role in your life, and this person is always going to play an interesting role in your life. And you're going to realize that even if you don't see this person in 20 years, you're still going to feel the same. So this is a genuine little soul, genuine little spirit. This particular person is going to either suggest to you some kind of option, something that you should explore. This person knows you really well. This person knows you really well. And this person is going to remind you of something that you're so good at, something that you're so great at, something that comes so natural to you. And this person is really going to remind you of this sacred aspect of yourself you forgot about. Sacred aspect of yourself you forgot about. Talking about divine timing here, huh? This person is going to remind you of this, aspect of yourself you forgot about. And now something is going to happen here. First of all, you're going to be like, oh, come on, come on, man. What are you talking about? No, I don't do that, And then you will see, as the time goes by, baby, you're not going to be able to stop thinking about it, and there is something really major you will want to explore. You will want to explore. So, no, first of all, you're going to start focusing on that. You're going to start doing this. You're going to take very seriously what this person said, and that's all you need to do to realign with yourself. Just to have a certain view of that particular suggestion, you need to view this in a positive light. Why? Because the moment in time you take this seriously, and you're not going to take this seriously straight away, it's going to take a few days, baby, but in a few days' time, after that moment in time, you're indeed going to, because of that, you're going to find yourself on this path to explore something you never wanted to explore before. And this is, what am I talking about here? This is going to be major, okay? This is part of these crazy changes I'm talking about. So this is most certainly not something to avoid whatsoever. By the time you get to the fourth part of this week, what am I talking about? By the time you get to the fourth week of December, okay? Hope I'm not saying the wrong months or something. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time when I say the wrong months or I say the wrong sign. Because when you end up doing so much, you just get like kind of mixed up a little bit, every now and then. But yeah, anyway, so by the time you get to the fourth part of December, my gorgeous Scorpioni, this is going to be important here. You are going to really, kind of subconsciously, everything that happened throughout the months have been leading you towards this moment in time. What's going to happen? One morning you're just going to wake up in the fourth week of December, and you're going to realize you're going to have this important decision. You're going to make an important decision. First of all, how it's going to happen, you will be reminded of an advice that somebody gave you. You will be reminded of an advice that somebody gave you. Somebody official, somebody intelligent, somebody very smart, somebody very serious. I don't know, like a really official person. It's maybe something to do with something really official, or it's to do with like a law, or it's maybe to do with some kind of a court case, or it's to do with something really important and official that you need to do. So within the fourth week of December, you're just going to wake up one morning. It's very difficult to say which morning it's going to be exactly. But you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to have this advice on your... You're going to have this advice on your mind. You're just going to remember out of blue, this advice that somebody told you that you need to do something about this official thing. and you're going to make an important decision, you know, here within the fourth week of December, where you're going to need to start something really important to you, something official, something legal. It's about you starting something legal, something important, something official, something serious. Or it's about to carry on with something important, something legal, something serious. I'm really sorry. I hope this is not too... it's something legal, something important. I'm so sorry, but I really hope that this is not too confusing. And I know that you have been contemplating about this for a very long time. You have been thinking about this for a very long time. So you are, thank God, going to do this, because it's going to be very wise for you to do this. I repeat, it's either something legal, some kind of important issue. It doesn't have to be like a court case. It doesn't have to be legal, but it's something really important that may involve some kind of documents, some kind of issues like that. Do you know what I mean? So this is why whoever gave you this advice and whoever you're going to be reminded of, it's like a one big mama, honestly. This person in itself, you know, played a really big role in your life, because this is going to be very, very important for you. This was a great advice that someone once gave you, that you will remember this, that you're going to remember this. So you will realize that you need to either carry on with something important, something legal, something official, or you need to start something important, something legal, something official. This needs to be done. Whatever this is, it's crucial when it comes to your life, again, because it's something, you will protect yourself, you will protect your energy. Something big is gonna work in your favor here, my gorgeous Scorpioni. So I'm having a very strong indication that you are doing something very smart and very smart, very smart and very wise when it comes to you kind of taking this on. Because at the same time, this in itself, after that, you will be able to kind of focus on this plan, big plan, when it comes to your future. You can't focus on your future. You couldn't focus completely on your future. Things haven't been crystal clear to you, purely because this is a very important karmically to deal with. There is more to it than just something official. There is more to it. And that in itself, it's only going to become evident to you within the next couple of months. But for now, you just need to take this very, very seriously. Because this is like preventing you from really kind of planning when it comes to your future. Okay, so that's exactly what you need to focus on, my gorgeous Scorpioni. It's just so important, more than you can possibly imagine. My goodness, like, wow, what a month. I mean, what can I say, my gorgeous Scorpioni? This is gonna be absolutely huge in every possible way, like, oh my goodness. And also, my gorgeous Scorpioni, when it comes to those of you who are in relationships, so what am I going to do right now? I'm just going to mention what's going to happen to those of you in relationships, those of you that are single, and then I'm going to take a tarot card out, and then I'm going to take your oracle message out as well. So for those of you who are in relationships, do you know what? My gorgeous Scorpioni, it's like time to understand that you both, this is for those of you in relationships, you are going to realize that there is something you have both been so indecisive about. My gorgeous Scorpioni, there is something you have both been so indecisive about. It looks like you want to do something major when it comes to your future, but before that, you need to make this massive sacrifice, okay? So you were very indecisive about this sacrifice, because the sacrifice that you both need to make in order to achieve what you want to achieve, it's really going to bring all sorts of changes into your life, into your both lives, that it's going to make things a little bit difficult just for a while. But this is something you're going to need to go through, because the longer you leave it, the worse it's going to be. So you're going to realize, the couples, my gorgeous Scorpioni, that there is this major sacrifice you're going to need to make, and you will know what this is, especially at around the 20th of December. This is going to be absolutely obvious indeed. But you know what? As soon as you make this sacrifice, you know, that sacrifice, it's more going to come in a form of you, like also like kind of taking a really big risk. It's like making a sacrifice, but with that sacrifice, you're also making a really big risk, because at this stage, you don't even know whether this is going to work for you or not. And I'm telling you, this is going to work for you brilliantly. It's just for a while. It's going to be a little bit difficult. So it's just about adapting to things for a while until you come on top. And I know that this may sound like a little bit confusing, but trust me, there are so many major things which are gonna come out of it. This in itself, not only it's gonna be brilliant for you to make this sacrifice, whatever you need to do in order to move on, but at the same time, this is actually gonna end up to be like such an enlightening experience, because straight away after that, both of you are gonna start looking at things in a completely different light, especially those things that have been preventing you to move on and move forward in your life, you know. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. But also your partner, like it's like a really, your partner is going to come up with a very kind of a brilliant idea. At around the end of the month, your partner is going to come up with a brilliant idea, and it's really going to surprise you. Your partner is really not the type of a person who would come up with this type of idea. And first of all, you're going to find this like kind of idea very, very ridiculous, very crazy. But then, you know, at the same time, as the time goes by, you're going to find this more and more interesting, what your partner suggested to you. And this particular idea, it's going to be brilliant for like both of you, because it's going to lead towards this really nice lifestyle change, you know. And both of you are going to be so much happier. And it's going to be like, seem like a really big idea, you know, in terms of like, oh my God, how are you going to do this? My God, the fact that your partner has got this idea, and the fact that you feel like that about this idea, that's your sign that this idea is going to work for both of you. Okay, so this is what you need to remember. And for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm sorry, but it looks like you're gonna like someone so much when it comes to December, and you will feel like, oh my God, this person is amazing. But then nothing major is gonna start in between you two, and maybe you're gonna be talking to this person. Basically, you're going to meet somebody in December, and you're really going to like this person to start with, but something is going to be putting you off this person, and you're not going to be able to find out what this is. You're not going to find out immediately what this is, but because you're so intuitive, I'm not surprised, and you're really going to fancy that person, and you will want to take things further with that person, you know, there's no doubt about it. And then boom, you're going to find out something about that person, and you're going to realize that that person is not who they claim that they are. That person is hiding a really big aspect of their lives, and that person is dishonest. And, you know, you just be grateful that your intuition has been kind of warning you about this. So you are going to feel a little bit negative, but then again, at the same time, this is going to lead towards you changing within, you know. It's going to lead towards you, my gorgeous Scorpioni, changing within. And first of all, you're going to feel like a little bit down, and you're going to feel a little bit angry and frustrated. You know, why people lie, why people dishonest. Basically, that person was hiding like a really big aspect of their life they should never hide in the first place, you know. But then you're going to realize that the same energy that will bring you down about that, the same energy is going to bring you up. It's going to bring you up, you know. And what do I mean by this? Well, it's going to bring you up in such a way where you feel really gonna realize through this person how much you're missing like people in your life. And it's how much you're missing like having somebody in your life. And it's not necessarily that you're going to become desperate or want to find somebody. No, baby, no. But in terms of socialization, I mean, that's exactly what you need to focus on. Now, you will plan to start socializing. You will plan to start planning to maybe change your route when you're socializing. There are all sorts of realizations and ideas you're going to have. You're really going to start coming out of yourself. You know, so this in itself is actually going to be a really positive experience, because it's going to lead towards you feeling ready in your own unique way to let somebody into your life. So you see where frustration can somebody take you. Somewhere completely different, baby. So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the months. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what is going to be a tarot card of the months. Oh la la, you are going to make such a brave move, baby. You are going to make such a brave move. You know, by the end of this month, you're just going to feel so happy with yourself. And what needs to be done, it's most certainly going to be done. That's the way I can explain this. You know, you are going to do something so brave. And this in itself, it's, you know, look, there you go. It's a very, very wise move. Very, very wise choice. If you were thinking, you know, this move, there is a very bold move you're going to make, a bold move. If you were thinking about making this bold move 3 months ago, you would be like, absolutely no. 3 months ago, you would be running in an opposite direction. You see, it's just about things happening at the right time, you know. And at the same time, I'm just trying to explain to you, you will realize in December or throughout the months of December that you've changed a lot. And that's good. You're evolving, you're changing. We're evolving all the time, and that's good. And this is why you are gonna make a very bold move, brave move by the end of the month of December, which is gonna be extremely wise, of course, life-changing, seriously. I can describe the whole month of December like a one bold move, baby, my goodness. And also, when it comes to oracle cards, let's see what's going to be an oracle message. Let's just see what's going to be an oracle message, baby. Okay, let's just see what's going to be an oracle message. Here we are. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution. See this? Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution. It's going to happen when you see some kind of a bird. There is going to be an omen. Again, I know. There is going to be an omen. You're going to have major omen in this month. And it's going to be involving a bird. It's going to be either a crow, either a raven, or something big and black like that. Okay? At the time when you see this bird in December, you will know that this bird is your sign. It's going to get your attention. Something is going to be so different about it. Something is going to be so unique about it. Something is going to make you feel different. But at the same time, when you see that bird, when you see that sign, when you see that omen, at the same time, my gorgeous Scorpioni, you will realize that you're thinking about some kind of a problem. You will realize that you were thinking, or you're thinking about some kind of a problem you have been thinking about for absolute ages. And you will know it's time to find a solution to that problem. This is going to be big. And this is what this means. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful. You see, lots of people don't realize how powerful blue topaz actually is, especially when it comes to activating your third psychic eye. Yes, lots of people do not realize how significant and how powerful blue topaz actually is, because once we activate our third psychic eye, we start to understand things we never understood before. We kind of elevate ourselves both spiritually and mentally as well. This in itself, it's ever so important when it comes to understanding so much about ourselves in general, understanding so much about this life in general. You know, it really helps you to go through and to go forward in life with a completely kind of deeper, with a completely different understanding, much deeper, much more spiritual, much more serene when it comes to things that have been kind of bringing you down, when it comes to things that have been scaring you, when it comes to things that have been draining your energy in general. All this stops when you wear blue topaz. Why? Because you see things differently, and you know, because it activates your third psychic eye. You elevate yourself to the point where you see literally every single aspect in your life in a completely different light. So why is this so important? Well, it's important when it comes to you progressing in life and making the most out of life, but it's also ever so important when it comes to you protecting your precious energy. You know, it helps you to protect your precious energy as well, and this is why it's so significant. I mean, look at this. Absolutely stunning, my gorgeous people. And this is a handmade sterling silver bracelet. Okay, handmade sterling silver gate bracelet. It's 7.5 inches long and it's 10 millimeter wide, so that is quite wide. And of course, this is like a really high quality blue topaz crystalline, and this is something that I would highly recommend you to wear, my gorgeous people. And blue topaz also allow you to channel your inner wisdom and find a perfect pathway to successful opportunities, you know. And to be quite honest with you, like anyone who wears this will embrace will embrace their authentic self and trust, you know, you will trust your own power, and you will most certainly, you know, do things in life that are gonna bring you success in general. You know, you tend to make the right decisions when you wear these powerful crystals. So whether these decisions are like when it comes to your life in general, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your success, when it comes to your career, when it comes to money, you know, it does help you quite a lot, you know, to make the right decision, because it grounds you. It grounds you in a really specific way. Can you imagine how powerful this crystal is, when on one hand it activates your third psychic eye, therefore you elevate, you become so spiritual like never before, but then on another hand it's also very powerful when it comes to grounding at the same time, when it comes to you recentering yourself at the same time. And this is why, because you don't worry about things that you shouldn't be worrying about, and very often as well people don't realize realize how draining this is on our overall energy, you know, and we are not able to get in our life, you know, to the certain stage, you know, as quick as we actually could. So it really is ever so important when it comes to you realigning yourself, like instantly as soon as you put this on, my gorgeous people. I really highly suggest you to get this beautiful blue topaz handmade bracelet for yourself, or you can buy it for somebody else. If you think that somebody else can benefit from it, you know, why wouldn't you buy it for them? It's absolutely beautiful. And the link to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, it's going to be in the description below, or it's going to be, or I'm also going to pin the actual link on top of the comment section as well. But it is a rather beautiful bracelet, and of course I only have a few of these in stock now.